Greetings, 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 my V family all over the world. Welcome to 2025, your live event of my life, my story, my time. Today has been an exciting, unbelievable day. Devaraj and Deepa, thank you for a beautiful introduction. I'm sure they were stressed out. Now, before I even start talking to all of you, firstly, Happy New Year. 2024 is over. 2025 has started. So, Dato Sri Vijay Japa always told me many years ago, if you start the year right, the rest of the year will be perfect. But then I realized that there's no opportunity for me and you or the V partners and you to meet. The soonest we will meet is middle or end of January. So last year, some genius, gorgeous looking Malaysian guy came up with an idea. We have technology. Technology has moved so fast that I am struggling to keep up with AI, ChatGPT, robotics. Everything has changed and evolved so much. And I told Kalai, why don't we do, a broadcast? And let's see who wants to join us and watch us at the beginning of the year with our message, our mantra for the year. So 2024, it was Rise Again. And Devraj was right. It took me a long time to figure out what message I wanted for 2025. And that message, as much as it is meant for you, I start by what message I want to tell myself. And then I figure out whether it can relate to you. So last year was Rise Again for Patman Senatiraja. Alright? And this year is my life, my story, my time. So the next 3 days, today, tomorrow and day after, you will understand why I chose these 3 words to represent my life in 2025, hopefully your life. So before I start, let's do some housekeeping. Wherever you are in the world, alright, Kalai came up and told you that this is a V event. This is not, we had nothing to do with our lives on the 4, 5, 6 January. We decided to do a broadcast. This is a serious training. You heard from the great ones, Kalai and V partner Adli today, David Sharma, testimony, and you have many more people coming up to speak to you tomorrow and day after. So I need you right now, wherever you are in the world, watching me on your mobile phone, alone at home, on your TV screen, with your family, as a group, because I saw social media, there were so many people gathered, 100, 200, 300 people in halls and watching us on a big screen. Wherever you are, whoever you are, whether you are a prospect who were given this link by somebody who wants you to know us better, QNet and the V, whether you are a family member sitting next to somebody who decided to start their journey as an IR or entrepreneur with our business, whether you are somebody who signed up 5 years ago, did nothing, and this year the master plan told you, let's look at QNet again, or whether you are an active builder who had a great year in 2024, or you just signed up yesterday, it doesn't matter. You are with us. But for you to benefit the most from this event, I need you to empty your cup. I need you to sit there, not as a spectator, but try to take back as much as possible from the next 3 days of my life, my story, my time, global broadcast, so that you get to be in the right state of mind, the right state of attitude to build your business throughout 2025. So the first thing I want you to do is focus. Check with everyone you send the link. Resend them the link. Go to the room where your mother-in-law is sleeping. Knock the door politely. Open and say, "Are you ready?" And bring her outside to the sofa. so she can watch me for the next hour, hour and a half. Okay? Make sure your downlines are logged on and watching the next 3 days. This event, firstly, is free of charge, with something I never believed in, because I don't like people to take knowledge, message, inspiration for granted. So I was telling the team, let's charge 50 cents. They say it's too complicated. All right, so this is free of charge for a network marketing organization to do a global broadcast globally. And we looked at our numbers. We are reaching 200 over 1,000 people around the world. This is estimate. It could be more, because I don't know how many meeting halls are filled up around the world. We will try our best to get the exact number by studying our data and talking to your uplines over the next 48 hours. The purpose of this is to wake you up to start 2025. So please take this event seriously. All right, many people didn't get the link. So we made it very simple. It's one click. Forward the WhatsApp to anyone in the world. One click, and immediately they watch us live. We don't need your name. We don't need your email. We don't want your phone number. We don't want your mother-in-law's name. We made it moron-proof. With one click, you have access to hear from some of the greatest networkers of our industry, speaking to you, sharing with you from their hearts, from their years of experience, in order for you to get the click for 2025. So to all my downlines around the world, firstly, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Patman Senathirajah. You have seen me from the moment you signed up, either on the welcome video or the 8 basic building blocks. Many of you watch my Wednesday message, and I'm very grateful. Many of you follow me on Insta Live, and I'm very grateful. And now I have a YouTube channel which I'm activating. And remember our goal. I said it on Wednesday message, Insta Live. I want to reach 100,000 subscribers. So all of you watching me right now, subscribe to Patman Senathirajah, my YouTube channel. Lauren, let's check whether the subscription goes up. You just have to click, guys. I have goals to meet in my personal life also. And today, I'm standing here as your upline. And you heard from, David, Kalai, Adli, Renita, all right? You heard from Trevor, from QNet. You heard from Vinu, from the V. I sometimes feel that maybe we should do this event December, but the last week of December, I know what you morons are doing. Okay, you are celebrating to the max. And somebody said, Chief, why don't we do it on the 1st of January? You have not recovered from New Year's. So I calculated, because I'm smart, I calculated that it requires 72 hours for you to recover from New Year's celebration, Christmas celebration, whatever celebration. So 4th of January is the ideal day for us to reach out to you to begin your year. All right? So don't take all these messages for granted. You are hearing from people. Somebody asked me once, long time ago, why is network marketing so complicated? We have uplines. We have bigger uplines. We have grand uplines. We have the founders, the great ones, Japa, Dato Sri. We got VCon, all right? We've got VLC, ISB. Okay, it's like a very complicated journey for me to just earn money. And I want to explain why it's so important for you as an entrepreneur, as a networker, to stay connected to us, your uplines, the V. And I gave this explanation a long time ago in one of my videos. And I'll give you the same explanation. Wherever you are living today, whether you are in Dubai, Senegal, Europe, South America, my downlines from Shenzhen, China, all right, or India, it doesn't matter. Imagine you have a road that you are supposed to go on at night, and there are no street lights, and it's pitch black, pitch darkness, and you are standing there maybe on your motorbike, and there's no light on your motorbike. And all you can see is complete darkness. But you know there's a road. And you want to start your journey on this road. You will be unsure, unprepared, slightly afraid, okay, uncertain about what could happen, what will happen. Will you ever reach your destination? Because you can't see anything. You don't know the condition of the road or the journey itself. And suddenly you see this guy riding a bicycle with absolute confidence passing you. And after a few minutes, he goes back on that road. And he comes back. He goes back again. He comes back. He looks like a wise man. And you stop him. And you said, "Uncle, is it safe? Where? How do I go? I can't see anything." And this man said, "Nothing to worry about, young man. I've been on this road 1,000 times. I know it like the back of my hand. So let me explain to you. You go straight for 50 meters. Slow down. There's a hole. All right? Go slightly to your left. Go straight. But stop after 100 meters because a tree has fallen down. Okay? You have to go right to the right, past the tree, and then go on. And there's a wild tiger. Okay? All you have to do is be very silent for another 50 meters. The tiger will not attack you. Okay? And then the road gets very bumpy, but don't panic. Okay? It's just a bumpy road. It will only last for about 100 meters. And then it's smooth all the way until you can see the light of the village you want to go to. Now that is called experience. That is learning from somebody's wisdom. So imagine that uncle would have fallen down multiple times on that road, hurt his knee, destroyed his bicycle, repaired it, got back on the bicycle and continued his journey. Now, network marketing is exactly the same. So who is Adli? Who is Kalai? Who is David Sharma today who came and spoke to you? They are people who have been on this road, all right, for 15 years, 20 years, 26 years. They know every pothole. They know every fallen tree. They know every inch of this journey better than anyone else. And they are here to share that experience with you. So you don't have to learn the hard way. All right? Dato Sri Vijay told me long time ago, a smart person will learn from their own mistakes. A wise person will learn from other people's mistakes. Are you guys with me or not? So when we come up here as your uplines, we partner Kalai, we partner Adli, we partner David, the most gorgeous we partner, Padman Senatiraja. No, number 3. Dato first, Japa, then me. Okay? Always respect your uplines. Okay? The most gorgeous, third most gorgeous we partner. We are not here out of glory, authority, power, glamour, glitz. We are not Shah Rukh Khan. You understand? We are just here to tell you, guys, we have done this for 26 years. Right? So shut up, listen, and do. And you will be okay on this journey. Now, whether you are targeting a $500 commission, a $2,000 commission, a $5,000 commission, or you are one of those maniacs who want to hit max out at all costs, it doesn't matter. All right? We know what the journey is about. We have seen it. The other day I was explaining something about rejection to somebody, and they asked me, "Chief, what is rejection?" I can't explain it anymore. All right? It's just part and parcel of our journey. It's a bump on the road. It's not a dead end. It's just a bumpy road, and we all been through it. So let's not make it a big deal. Everyone tells me I can't handle rejection, I can't handle rejection. And today I'll address it when I address the first word I chose of my life. Okay, and I want to address it today with all of you. So firstly, reach out to everyone, sit down, relax. I'm going to be here for at least 90 minutes. Drink your water, drink your chai, adjust your cushion, all right? Go to the bathroom now while I'm still doing my preview, okay? Do whatever you have to do very fast. Come back, remain focused. You have a piece of paper, you want to write down some notes, no problem. But at least look at the screen, all right? And those of y'all who don't have good internet connection and you're only listening, for some people are just using audio and not using video, all right? We have great translators who are translating. Some languages we are using our ISB warriors to translate, and some languages are being translated by AI or artificial intelligence. We are trying it for the first time. So don't panic and don't try to figure out who is it, who is speaking, who's translating. It's okay, it's a robot somewhere. Call them Jennifer and Jonathan, make it simple. They're new ISB graduates, okay? So some languages there's AI, some languages is our ISB warriors. Thank you so much for serving. And we also got subtitles you can choose. So I'm very proud of the V, because this user experience of My Life, My Story, My Time live broadcast is unbelievable. It's moron proof. Even I can use it. I remember logging on before coming to the tower. So please get used to the technology, because you got 2 more days with us. Now there is a time difference. To some of you, it's time to sleep. So wake up, drink some coffee, all right, slap yourself, use your 2 fingers, yoga, put into your nose, find the hair and pull it out. Now for some of you, it's mid-afternoon or late evening or early evening, all right? So forget the time difference. We are a globalized business. I stay awake, like Devraj says, until 4, 5 in the morning to support you in different time zones. So you do the same now. So stay focused. Sleep only gets in the way. So today I want to talk about the first topic, which to me is the most important one, my life. A lot of you fail to understand, and I was talking to Kalai yesterday about this, all right, that we spend so much time looking for answers in our journey of life, looking for answers to this mystery we are trying to resolve. But the fact of the matter is, the greatest teacher we have is not necessarily our uplines or mentors. The greatest teacher, who has been with you since the day you were born, is called life itself. There can be no greater teacher, no greater mentor, if you are empty cup enough, if you are humble enough. You cannot find a greater teacher than life itself. And the reason why I chose my life as the first statement of my 2025 mantra is because I learned a lot on my journey of life that brought me where I am today. Now, each one of you, regardless which country you come from, regardless which nationality, religious belief, background, you were born just like everyone else. All right? And there's one fact which makes a lot of sense to me, which gave me my biggest click when I started my journey in network marketing. Because you have to understand, when I started in networking, I was 22 years old. I was young. I am young, but I was younger. And I had a mental block. How do I sign up somebody older? How do I sign up somebody more successful than me? Because when you are starting your journey in networking, you don't earn 25,000 in your first week. Are you guys with me or not? Some of you may be struggling to earn your first check, and that causes you to lose self-confidence. That can I now go out and convince other people? Can I go and convince my doctor, who's richer than me at the point when I started networking? So I went back to my upline and mentor, Dato Sri Vijay, and I gave him this problem. I said, I have this problem. I have a confidence problem because I was broke. When I started networking, I was riding a motorbike, which was passed from Kuna to Sati to me. Not second hand, I think it's fourth hand, because Kuna bought it second hand. So Kuna is the third owner, and then Sati is the fourth, I'm the fifth owner, I think. Alright, it was a, hey guys, when I say motorbike, I don't mean Harley Davidson, Kawasaki, whatever, or you know, one of these Bugatti, Ducatis or whatever. It was a Honda 70cc, which now bicycles are faster than it. And I didn't have money. I didn't have nice clothes. I didn't have an expensive watch when I started. You know, I was a nobody, just like you. And I lacked the self-confidence at that point to go and talk to people more successful than me, like you are facing right now, richer than me, more qualified than me. And I went to Dato Sri Vijay. At that time, he was not Dato Sri, he was Vijay Ishwaran. I called him Ishwaran with a lot of respect and love. I said, Ishwaran, what do I do? And his answer stuck with me until today. Right? And this has become one of my pillars in my life. And I'm trying to share it with you. He said, when you were born, Patman, there was no difference between you and that guy. That everyone is born equal. Everyone was born with the same potential. Alright? Equal potential. You must believe in this. That I am not better than you. Alright? All the V partners, max out kings and queens are not better than you. We are all born the same. So remove that mental block that some people max out because they are lucky, because the right market, the right time. It's all bull sugar. Alright? I know people who signed up in the most difficult markets, at the most difficult time of their journey, and they became a max out king or queen. And I know people who are building a perfect market, no issues, alright, well accepting of network marketing, well established economies, high level of literacy and education, and some people are struggling in those markets. So please remove any preconceived idea that you got to be a certain type of person, to have a certain type of experience, a certain type of background, that you have to build a certain type of market, you have to work in a certain type of economic condition, affordable market where people have money. Are you kidding me? Some of our biggest markets in the world today, the earning per annum of an individual citizen is less than 2,000 US a year. A year. And they can still sign up thousands of people a month. So I want you to remove that preconceived ideas. If you are building a difficult market that has not embraced the industry of network marketing, I will show you a max out king or queen in your market. It has nothing to do with your environment. It has nothing to do with your background. Because I believe in life, the first lesson life taught me, that everyone is born equal. Everyone is born equal. Everyone's potential is the same. Because if I tell you my life story, I shouldn't be standing here today. That each one of you today watching me live, the day you signed up, I guarantee you are better off than me. Because the day I signed up, I had nothing to my name. I only had $20 US in my bank account. I had to borrow money from a very unhappy mother, alright, to start my journey with a 3 UV or 3000 BV. Are you guys with me or not? I had nothing. I had no salesman experience, alright. I couldn't sell anything to anyone. I shivered the first time. Can you pan the camera out so you can see my legs? Yeah, I shivered the first time I had to do a presentation. My first 20 presentations, I screwed it up completely. All right? We didn't have videos teaching you how to present. We didn't have 8 basic building blocks. We didn't have welcome video. We didn't have a brochure. All right? I don't know what I presented the first 20 times. So you sitting here today, based on facts, based on advancement of technology, based on the growth of QNet and the V, and the support you are receiving from your uplines all the way to us, the V, you are 1 million times better off than your chief, Patnan Senatiraja, when he started. I want that to sink in. So the first rule of life, which I want to share with all of you, is that everyone is born equal. Everyone's potential is the same. That's why I don't like when I go on stage and I'm edified grandly by the speaker on stage. And then I go on stage and all of you are clapping and saying, "We love you, Chief." I don't want you to look at me and say, "Wow, look at that guy. Unbelievable." I don't want that. I want you to look at me and say, if he can do it, so can I. That's what I want you to believe. Because when I saw Vijay Ishwaran, when I saw Japadas Bismarck in 1998, and I heard the success, then I met a few max out guys and girls from the Philippines in the early days. And I looked at them and I said, wow. I went back to Ishwaran, Dato Sri Vijay, and I told him, wow, look at them. And he looked at me and said, moron, go talk to them. Hear their story. And you will realize why your weekly income can be 10 times what they earn. So I went and I heard their story. And I realized they're normal people. They struggled. You think Kalai didn't struggle? You think Adli has never been rejected? Alright? You think today all the new V partners from Sachin, Kavita, Sharfun, our V partner nominees, Brijesh, Yusuf Sila, Yasir Kamis, you think they don't face rejection? They do. You think they don't face challenges? They do. But they still made it. They still became our greatest success stories. So the first thing to take back about life, my life, the greatest lesson my life taught me is that everyone is equal. Everyone's potential is the same. So if you're sitting there watching me today and you have a tracking center with 0 on the left, 0 on the right, that's exactly where we all started. If you are there with a tracking center that has not earned big checks for the last 2 years, 5 years, 7 years, 10 years, it's okay. I know a lot of max out kings like Tobeng who struggled to earn for over 7 years and then became the biggest earner in QNet history. But he didn't quit. He didn't give up. He understood that his potential was limitless. So the first lesson I want you to take back about life, my life, is that I was lucky enough at the young age to understand that my potential is limitless. Regardless what I do, whether it's network marketing, or I became a chef, or I became a scientist, or I became a supermodel, which was offered to me when I started in a young age, all right, or I became a Bollywood star bigger than Shah Rukh Khan, it doesn't matter. I just knew at a young age that I was equal to everyone I look up to. They're not extra special. Like Dato Sri Vijay said, they don't have a second brain. All right? And please don't tell me about the sun, the moon, Jupiter, Venus, Mars, all right, and luck and horoscope. I have proven that wrong scientifically. The year I maxed out, all right, and maxed out consistently, my horoscope said it's a bad year. Are you guys with me or not? So I was thinking, oh my God, if my bad year was consistent max out, I can't wait for my good year. Are you guys with me or not? I know some of you are looking at me and saying, no, Chief, you don't understand. These planets are all the same. No. If you study history, if you look at all the millionaires and billionaires in the world, and you study their horoscope, and you look at the planetary arrangement, they all reach their peak of success, supposedly at their worst time. So that proves the theory wrong. I don't look at my horoscope. I look in the mirror and I look at myself and say my potential is limitless. That's the first belief system that you must have before you start this journey seriously. That I don't want you to think for 1 minute that Adli, Arun, Sati, David, Kalai are extra special. Let me tell you about them. I knew them from the first day they signed up. They were sitting in the crowd listening to me. I didn't know them. They asked stupid questions just like everyone else. I got irritated chasing them for Rule 3 and TAT. You understand or not? I actually thought these people got no hope. Are you guys with me or not? But I believed 100% that their potential was limitless. And you need to believe this. You need to move away from this disease that your life becomes your excuse. Don't allow it to be an excuse. Don't allow where you came from, who you were, whether you came from a single parent, no parents, you came from the poorest village and you signed up in QNet without shoes, all right? You struggle to collect money to buy your product, all right? You had to borrow money to buy your product. I don't care. But your life must never be your excuse. Your life must be your greatest motivator. Your life must be your greatest upline. Your life must be your greatest teacher. That is the mindset you must have. And the first mindset that I want to repeat again and again, if I could, I will repeat this every day to you. Whoever you are, man, woman, all right, Asian, African, European, okay, Middle Eastern, it doesn't matter. Our potential is the same. That all of us, and I don't like to talk so much about God, but let me talk about God once. I respect all belief systems, so don't get sensitive. I believe that God is very fair. That He brought all of us onto this world with the equal, limitless potential. And then He left it to you to figure out how to unleash that potential. And that is where we are screwing up. Are you guys with me or not? So today, when it comes to my life, our life is a good teacher and a bad teacher. So we're going to separate the lessons of life. And I want you to erase all the bad lessons and only keep the good lessons. All right? The first good lesson is your potential is limitless. Whoever you are today, I swear, if you are sitting there thinking, will I make it? Trust me, the day will come when you will be here telling your story. Because if you ask every max out king or queen, there were moments in their journey where they had the exact same thought. Will I make it? Is this for me? I'm not seeing results. I'm struggling. Will this ever happen? Will max out ever happen? And one day, they'll be on VCon stage holding a microphone, telling their story. So that's the first lesson, good lesson in life. All right? Your potential is equal to me, equal to Japa, equal to Dato Sri Vijay. There is no difference in our potential. We're all the same. Born equal with limitless potential to achieve anything you want. That's the first good lesson. Now let's take the bad lesson. The bad lesson that life has taught you, especially for certain parts of the world, that there is something called luck. There's something called good time, bad time, stupidity. There is no such thing. All right? The world could not be how it is today if everyone believed in this. So how come on the planet there are certain cultures who believe in this and certain cultures who don't? All right? I don't think Bill Gates sat down and waited for the moon to align before launching Microsoft. I don't think Steve Jobs went to his horoscope guy and said, "Hello, sir, is it a good time to launch the iPhone?" You understand not? They followed their dream. They followed their instinct. There can be no better guide, all right, than your own heart, than your own belief system. Don't corrupt your belief system by hiding behind cultural taboos. Right? This is the bad thing about life. And I saw this in my own family, in my own mother, in my own relatives, how they restricted the growth of their children based on numbers and dates and moon and stars. I don't think life operates that way. I know I'm stepping on some toes. So let me tell you, if I offend you, hurt your feelings, or upset you in any way, from the bottom of my heart, I don't care. My job, my duty is to prepare you for max out. So that's what I'm going to do. So the good lesson in life, everyone's potential is limitless. The bad lesson in life is the word L-U-C-K. It does not exist. There is no luck. All right? There is only hard work, determination, the power of the dream, the person who never gives up, the person who gets knocked down and have the ability to get up again, get up again, get up again. All right? And you from a distance see luck. That person doesn't see luck. That person sees determination. So the first rule I want you to take back, the good lesson, is your potential has been, is, and will always be limitless. All right? The second lesson that all of us must learn today, life has taught me, that nothing replaces hard work. All right? And why I'm saying this is because a lot of people in network marketing are looking for a shortcut, something to happen that doesn't require them to put in hard work. If one lesson my life has taught me, that nothing can replace genuine hard work. So I'm preparing you, whoever you are. And if your upline told you, listen, this is the easiest business on the planet, anybody can max out, you will max out in 6 months, 1 year, no work required, they are lying. Because there's one thing that is common between every successful person in QNet and the world, is they put in the hard work. So there is a group of networkers, I don't know why, everywhere I meet them, who assumes that from zero to max out, from zero to hero, from a nobody to a somebody, they don't like to talk about hard work. I don't understand why. Why does society believe that they can be successful in anything without hard work? Now there's a new generation called Gen Z, Gen Alpha, Gen Beta, Gen Vanilla, Gen Chocolate, Gen Strawberry, all these new generation morons, our children. All right? And they all have got together, form a club that seems to don't like hard work. So to all the Gen Alpha, Strawberry, Vanilla, Chocolate and Oreo, let me tell you, if you don't work hard in life, you are going to be broke. That's a truth, a fact. And if you are one of those morons who believe that money is not everything, life is going to hit you so hard, so painfully, that you will come back one day and say, Chief, you were right. I'm sorry. I don't think money is the only thing. I think there's family, there's health, there's love, there's life, there's adventure. But everything costs money. Are you guys with me or not? Because you cannot take your children with luggage and walk from your country to Europe, you know. You understand? You still have to get on a flight. You can't sleep on the streets when you go for holiday. You still have to book a hotel. And those who are married, ladies, you know this. If I gave you a choice of marrying two men, same personality, same humble, nice, good looking, blah, 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 one poor, one rich, which are you going to choose? You're going to choose the rich because you want a good life. Alright? Now, I'm telling you what financial freedom is. And a lot of people talk about the Ferrari, the villa. No problem. The Rolex. No problem. But you know what it was to me first? It was something as simple as food. We take something for granted. Because a lot of you will remember that you still go to a restaurant today and worry about the price of food. That's how broke you are. Right? That's how broke I was. I would go to a restaurant and decide what to eat based on how much it costs. Do you know how ridiculous that was? So if somebody told me what was the best thing about being financially free, my answer was food. Then I can take 30 people to any restaurant in the world today and ask you to order anything you want. How many of you can do that? So financial freedom is not only about the Ferrari and the Rolex. It's simple things. It's food. Going to a restaurant with your family and telling people order whatever you want. Do you understand? How simple, how basic, yet how meaningful it is? So please, hard work is irreplaceable. In this journey, there is work. And the minute you think there is no work and you want the max out to fall on your lap from the sky, is not going to happen. So sorry on day one of my life, my story, my time, I'm giving you a reality, but I think I owe it to you as your upline to prepare you for this dark road. There's one thing on this dark road you have to do. You have to keep moving. If you stand still, there is no automatic escalator taking you to max out. You have to take the steps. You have to climb, right, the mountain to reach your destination. That hard work was one of the greatest lessons I learned in life. And let me tell you why you call it hard work and I don't. Devraj and Teepa and everyone goes up on stage and calls me the most hardworking person. The person who never sleeps. The person who does so many things. Now you see it as a hard-working Patman Senatiraja. I see my mother. Because I watch my mother as a single mother work, do extra work for extra income, like tuition and everything else, bring up 3 kids, sleep an average of 4 hours a day her whole adult life, struggle to put food on the table, all right? Work every single day of the week, never taking a day off, never going for a holiday, as far as I can remember when I was a child. But never once did she say she was working hard. Do you understand? And let me explain when I realized I don't work hard. Because you think it's hard work. So Dato Sri Vijay explained to me. Because I look at Dato Sri Vijay as my benchmark. And I've seen him work for 26 years. Travel more than us. Do some amazing stuff. Right? Week on. Non-stop every day on stage. Even when he's financially super free. And the founder of the company. And one day, I asked him this question. I said, Anne, after so many years, why are you still working so hard? And he gave me the answer that life taught me. That it is only called hard work when you don't enjoy it. Whatever you don't enjoy doing is called hard work. True? Right? But he told me, Dato Sri Vijay told me, but Patman, the minute you love doing it, is it hard work? Now, as a father, I'm telling you, right? The people who look after my children, you know, the nanny, for her it's hard work. But she's paid to look after my children. Alright? For me, when I spend 2 days or the weekend with my kids, I sleep 4 hours or 2 hours. I'm running around the whole day with them. answering every freaking question they ask, and they got energy, God knows from where. All right, Papa, catch this. Papa, run here. Papa, carry me on your shoulder. Papa, let's do this. Papa, let's do that. And I'm not young anymore. Okay, I just turned 39. You understand? So I'm getting older every day. But I never complain. Because when you love what you do, it's not hard work. So life taught me that hard work only exists when you don't enjoy it. When you enjoy it, it's not hard work. So the last 26 years, if you ask me, did I work hard? My answer is no. I enjoyed every single moment. When you love what you do, it's not hard work. I don't sleep. I travel the world. Week on 10 days, we don't sleep, EXO. You understand? We sleep 2-3 hours a day. And people think it's hard work. It is not. So what you need to figure out today, what life taught me, whatever you're going to do for a long period of time, whether it's going to the gym, whether it's presentation, whether it's building your global network, whether it's building a family, all right, or running this business, whatever you're going to do for a long period of time, life taught me, learn to love it. The day you love it, it is no longer hard work. So to all of you who are reaching frustration, and you are, I can see it on the screen, when you're reaching frustration, presentation, follow through, training, all right, you understand? Power of association, counsel upline, lack of sleep, constantly on Zoom, okay? If you are struggling and you are starting to complain that your journey of entrepreneurship in QNet is hard work, then you are making the biggest mistake. That means you haven't learned to love this. And I'm telling you, as an entrepreneur, as a business owner, if you don't love what you do, you can never be consistent. So everyone who's inconsistent in network marketing, who can't send me their TAT, who can't send me their TAT every week, who can't do Rule 3 every month, all right? Who can't attend this live event, who doesn't come to at least 1 week on a year, who doesn't attend their own system, all right? Who's not consistent with counseling with the upline, who doesn't stay in the power of association of the team because they think it's so irritating, it's hard work, it's so painful. You're not going to reach max out. The only way to achieve anything great in life, the fundamental ingredient has always been, will always be love. Are you guys with me? You want a marriage to work? Love. You want to be a great parent? Love. You want to be a great upline? Love. You want to be a great downline? Love. You want to be a great entrepreneur? Love. I'm not saying this out of some romantic concept. I'm saying this based on one of the greatest lessons Dato Sri Vijay and life taught me. If you love what you do, you don't need a break. You don't need a holiday. Why was the concept of holiday created? The concept of summer vacation was created because they realized that the human race, after working for 6 months or studying for 6 months, would reach the height of frustration and needed a summer break. You understand? So please tell me, mothers watching me today, when was your summer break from your kids? When was your holiday from your responsibility as a mother, Irish? Alright? Fathers, when did you stop being a father? Oh, June. 1 month, I'm not Papa. I'm a complete stranger in the house. So why do you think as an upline, as a business owner, you need a break? Why would you need a break if you're aiming for your dreams? Why would you need a break if you love this journey, if you love what you do. Somebody joke with me and tell me, Chief, when are you retiring, I said, I retired many, many years ago. I retired the day this is not work. You understand? That's why I don't stop the Wednesday message. I don't stop the Insta Live. It's not work. This is what I love to do. This is what I do. This is who I am. This is part of my life today. My life. So if you separate network marketing and your life, you cannot succeed. That's why in all my videos I tell people, if you say I am in QNet as a customer, as a temporary visitor, as giving it a try, how are you going to max out? I say, don't say you are in QNet. Say QNet is in you. This is your business, you understand? You own it. The only difference between this business and any other business is you don't have a shop. You don't have a company called Microsoft. You have a tracking center. But that tracking center has the potential of paying you 25,000 US a week, 100,000 a month. Something that 99% of traditional businesses in the world will never earn as profit. Are you guys with me? So what life taught me is hard work nobody will do consistently. If your journey up to now, you consider it as hard work, you will need a break. You will switch off. You cannot be consistent. But if you love what you do, and if you take ownership that this is your business, then you will never switch off. You won't want a break. If you tell me now, don't come for VCon, I will die. If you tell me stop the Wednesday message, I'll go into depression. If you tell me stop mentoring people, stop being mentored by Dato Sri Vijay, I won't be able to survive. I've been doing this for 26 years. It has become part of my life. I am not just a networker. This 26 years is half my life. I've spent half my life, building this organization for Japa and Dato Sri Vijay. Do you understand the magnitude of it? So I need you to take back lesson number 2. No hard work is required if you love what you do. Your problem is you think you are doing networking. You think you are manufacturing something. You think this is a job. Alright? You think this is something you have to do. No. This must become who you are. Because from day one, I told people that the day you buy your product and activate your tracking center, you have become a business owner. So go on social media. Look at every business owner. How do they live? The problem in network marketing is it doesn't look like a traditional business. So people don't treat it like a traditional business. It's unique. It's very advanced. But it's still a business. So if you are business owners, how many days are you going to close your shop? We just had New Year. Majority of businesses did not shut down for New Year. They remain online. Majority of shops in Kuala Lumpur closed maximum one day. The next day they were fully opened back again. I went to some of the luxury shops on New Year's Day and I said, how was 31st? Boss, we were still open. 1st January they were open. Almost every business, every shop in the mall in Malaysia was open on 1st January. And networkers say, I need 1 week off. I need 2 weeks off. I need 3 weeks off. That means the greatest paradigm has not happened to you. You are still in employee mindset. You have to cross the line and become business owners. Because employees work hard. Business owners are building their legacy. Employees think of their monthly paycheck. Business owners think of the next 3 generations. Employees love weekends. Alright? Business owners remain open on weekends. So this paradigm, life taught me at the age of 22, the day I signed up as a direct referral of Dato Sri Vijay Ishwar, the greatest paradigm he gave me was, now I'm no longer Patnan Senathirajah. I'm a businessman. This is my business. I must take ownership and I must love what I do. Because if you don't love what you do, you will eventually stop doing it. True? So I don't go to the gym. Alright? Somebody asked me to go to the gym. I said, listen, I don't like the gym. So if you hate going to the gym, how consistent can you be? It is proven scientifically, alright, that nobody can consistently go to the gym. And then somebody said, Padman, there is a new diet in town. No carbohydrates. Have you heard this diet? No carbs. Then I got a friend who stopped carbs and stopped sugar. So if you stop carbs and stop sugar, you will be the healthiest, most unhappy human being on the planet. How consistent can you be? When you don't love what you do, you will never be consistent. That's why diets never last. Guys, do you understand? That's why gym membership has the highest dropout rate in the world. Are you guys with me or not? Because people, when they don't like doing something, they won't do it. So I learn in life, whatever you're planning to do in life, learn to love it. So do I love exercising? Yes, only walking. I walk around my housing area. I can walk 4 kilometers, talk on the phone, no problem. Alright? Do I like diets? No. But I can reduce my rice from 1 plate to half plate. But I still need my rice. You understand or not? If you drive yourself to hate what you do, you will eventually stop doing it. So let me ask you a question. My V family all over the world, learn to love this business. Learn to love doing everything. Because this is not a short-term plan. You're not doing networking for 1 month. You're not doing networking for 3 months. I've been doing it for 26 years. Do you think it's possible if I don't love it? So what did life teach me? Life taught me that if you want to succeed in anything in life, including relationships, including business, including anything you do in life, learn to love it. So the second lesson life taught me, alright, was if you love what you do, you can be consistent. If you don't love what you do, it is called hard work and you will never be consistent. Alright? And loving is not flowers and birds flying around, you know. Some of our parents didn't meet each other until the wedding day. And they learned to love each other. So is it possible to learn to love something? Yes, I believe so. Sati and Kuna, when they were adopted, I didn't love them in the beginning, but I learned to love them. So I, like you, when I started networking, I had to learn to love every aspect of networking. That's why in VCon, I play that song, I don't care, I love it. Rejection, I don't care, I love it. Challenges, I don't care, I love it. It's a paradigm shift. It's a mental programming. So today when somebody tells me there's negative news on Google, I love it. It's a new challenge. Let's figure it out. Let's overcome it. So life is your greatest teacher. Number 1, your potential is limitless. You and I are not different. Number 2, learn to love what you do. Because hard work, alright, can never be consistent. Nobody will continue doing what they don't like. You understand? So take that lesson back. Alright? Number 3, this business, if there's one lesson I learned in life, if there's one skill you must teach your children, is ultimately that you cannot go through life without dealing with people. It's impossible. Cannot. Job, business, networking,